Hey everybody, this is going to be a response video to a couple comments from the last video. I got, at the time of the recording, I got 2 likes and 6 dislikes. So, pedophiles won that one. So I went to sleep last night after a stressful couple hours since I was trying to play Season 4. Yeah, I might have been a little daisy in that last video, but I can remember a couple stuff. And there were a couple people, I don't know where they come from, I don't know who raised this person, probably loose for themselves. So we got this one dude in the last video. I wish I can actually edit and show you a picture right here, but that ain't gonna happen. If I had an editing program, I'd actually make my videos look a lot better, other than just me sitting down, showing a piece of paper occasionally, hand gestures and stuff. I need to figure that out. People always tell me like Apple editing or something. Nah, I think it was like an app. I know. It's like Video Shop or something. No. It had a drastically different name, but that's just for example. So people have actually gotten really confused about the LGBT community and pedophiles. So I'm like, just kind of confused about that. And like 6ix9ine says, you dumb, stupid, or dumb. Other than that, so let's do a quick brief down on this. There's like the LGBT community, they took a week from April and they took a month of June, basically butchered the month. I literally can't look at it the same way ever again. I remember when I was a kid, I used to just get out of school and be hyped that June came around, be like, yay, the first month of summer. Now I go there and I'm like, whoop-de-doo, now there's gonna be another movie about children having sex with adults. What a shame. So, other than that, this guy might be a little confused in the comments. He might be, some might be wrong with him, but, yeah, I think his name was Squishy something. I literally forgot his name, but I do remember how most of the comment went. It was just blasphemy at this point. Man literally might be on coke when he typed these, like, oh, I like this. Just typed the whole thing out, and I'm like, where did this guy come from? You got like a couple people getting exposed. Some people actually thought my thing was satire, even though I actually showed genuine anger against children being molested, or maybe the support of children being molested, pedophilia. And this dude said, "Whose I'm immortal." Like, I said it exactly how you typed it. Plus, those 2 words literally the same thing almost. You just spell them different. I say "whose I'm immortal," and he thought I said it with the other who's, not the who's. So it's a little confusing audibly. I think he might have watched with the freaking subtitles on and was like, YouTube spelled this wrong, so he must have said it exactly like this. And I'm like, that's kind of odd. Well, yes, that dude does support pedophiles. It's really freaking awful. It's a tragedy. I wish I could actually set up the messages right freaking here or here. I'm pretty sure if you watch this channel and you like come across this video, probably the last one, and just think about it, you're like, what is my life going up to? This man literally just wants to throw his whole career away. Thanks, bud. I don't know, people were also asking, hey, was the map pride flag there? It probably is. It's definitely there, because sometimes, you know how like big corporations are, they're like, we only like money, but we never really pay attention to that stuff. So I'm pretty sure when them crappy pride flags are going to come out, the calling cards that tell you, hey guys, I got 42 gigabytes of child porn on my freaking PC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be in there. There's going to be like 6 different genders that don't exist. Sexuality 1, 2, 3, and 4, a mental illness and a half, and pedophilia, and probably zoophilia too if they want to get creative. I remember seeing their flag and it's freaking gross. I don't really talk about them much because, surprisingly, unlike pedophiles, in June they're actually really quiet. I'm like, this is the perfect time for you all to come out. Just be like, oh wow, I like dogs. That'd be like the perfect time to come out in June, since pedophiles do that. Also, other than that, James Charles has been freaking revealed to be a pedophile with a lot of other gay influencers. I can actually tell you I think that one dude, I literally told him, yeah, bud, you need to stay vigilant. Which means be aware of your freaking surroundings, and this dude actually wants me to speak smart and not tireddish. I couldn't control the last video since I'm basically like, and I had to literally work with what I had in mind. I go there, I'm like, this man pooped on some content for me. He's like, here you go. Here's a video, ruin my career. I'm like, gotcha, fam. So, this kid basically supports pedophiles, and then he got some of his fanboys in here to get 6 dislikes on my video, and it's the stupidest thing you'll ever see. I literally go into my comments, and people are like, "You're just deleting the comments because they don't agree with you." You're like, I don't care if you disagree with me. Go ahead. The FBI's gonna look at you and be like, this guy's a kid diddler. About to lock this man up for 30 years. I hope up to 60. I'm pretty sure at this point you literally just disagree with what I said in the video, because sometimes I have to actually respond in comments, because thank God I finally got some traction. People literally are showing how stupid they are. I think it's sad that every freaking year for the past 3 years, like from 2019 to 2021, people are just openly becoming more and more supportive of pedophiles, and it just makes me sad. So, you got the LGBT community, you got lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, pedophile, probably a Z at some time. They like to say Q isn't queer, but ain't gay and lesbian queer? Some people say it's different, but I'm like, no. Because gay means a queer man, or lesbian means a queer woman. Basically, for the same gender. But what this guy in the last video's comments really didn't really seem to sit well with him. He's over like, this man figures out something. I'm like, okay. So he forgot that for the past 2 years that there's a bunch of gay and trans influencers who literally were exposed to be pedophiles. There was a trans woman who basically had a YouTube video, no, not YouTube video, YouTube channel. I forgot what it was called, but after a couple months, him and his boyfriend really got figured out and just realized they had like 28 gigabytes of child pornography on there from their own babysitting service. Whoop-de-doo. And then there's James Charles over here, trying to chase little boys like he's freaking Elmer Fudd or a mix of like Herbert the Pervert over here. Got some Adderall over there. And there's like 3 other gay influencers who straight up just go, "I like children." I'm like, I'm calling the police. There's actually the MAT movement. You can look that up. They're all mostly LGBT people. You rarely see any straight or normal people there. You got a couple lesbians in that MAT movement. You got a couple gays. You got basically 40 million people, somewhat, or 4,000. What Twitter's kind of inaccurate sometimes. You go in there, the people get weird. And then I watched a couple of Robbie's videos. Robbie White, I call him Blake for simplification, since he goes by Blair for some reason. So, other than that, he actually covered a couple people who were straight up just, one was transgender and the other one was gay. And they both like children. Well, the trans one said that they liked the children between 2 and 12 and said, "You should fear me." You're like, cool, dude. You're gonna scare my kid, but I'm gonna bash you in the face with a freaking pipe. And for the people who commented in the last video and this video, give me a minute. Die. Yeah, sorry if I had to go off track. There's a freaking cicada crawling for its life. I just killed it. Yeah, but other than that, I'm just kind of hoping I think the 2 or 3 main fighters in my last video's comments literally just buzz off and actually figure out what's wrong with them. They should probably get one of the mirrors and go, "Oh, I am a scumbag." I still kind of got peeved about them 2 guys. They're like, one dude basically had like a whole poem about how I was wrong and he was right. Even though he really doesn't seem to understand that at least 80% of the LGBT community are straight up pedophiles. They are literally pedophiles, either closeted or not. I don't know why they don't come out of that with cops around. Maybe they should. I don't know if the Pride March really happened yet. It'd be the funniest thing, seeing a bunch of old people going, "I like children," just dancing in their little stripper uniforms. But other than that, thanks for watching. I think I might end this video way too freaking short. I literally lost track of what I was saying. But, yeah. I hope them people can find it within their lack of a heart and look inside and go, "Wow, I am a piece of crap." And he decided to call me homophobic when it's actually gayophobic, or technically queerphobic if you are scared of gay people, which I'm not. I can literally beat one up if I want to. Also, the homophobic thing, I live in a house, bud. You kind of got off the track.